Hey guys, so I'm pretty much going to be just making some chicken with broccoli and rice today. I do have these little strips that I just go ahead and take off so that they can have no fat on them at all. And then what I really like to do with my chicken is I kind of hold it and I cut it like this. And it's a little bit hard because I had to thaw it out right now. And pretty much what you're doing is splitting the chicken in half. Whoops. Be more careful than me. Alright, so cut that chicken in half. And do the same thing with this. You want to cut the chicken in half and be careful with your fingers. This one is kind of hard because it's still a little bit frozen, so be very careful. See, kind of, well, yeah, so it's pretty much giving you thinner pieces of chicken, way thinner. So yeah, then what I like to do, since today it's going to be a mixed, it's not going to be just chicken, it's going to be with broccoli. I like to have them in strips or like little pieces. So I just cut the chicken, and if you guys think I'm using the wrong knife, it's because this is just my best knife for everything. Like all of my other knives are so dull, I need new ones. So yeah, I'm just cutting up the chicken into little pieces. And I don't like knives, so if you see me kind of looking a little, it's because I don't like to use knives. And so you see these two pieces of chicken actually is a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this away. Okay, that my chicken is all cut up, I am going to come over here. I'm just gonna turn my oven on. Stove. I meant stove. I'm sorry. Let's see if I can go ahead and get a good place to put this. Okay. I don't like to use oil. I just use water all the time. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken in. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands. Okay, so my chicken is in there, and I'm going to go ahead and add some spices. And these are the spices that I'm using, and I pretty much always use the same ones. Onion powder, garlic, pappies, pepper, lemon pepper, and I also sometimes add this chicken flavored bouillon, I guess. I don't really know it. My mom calls this something totally different in like Spanish, so I don't even know what the real name is. I just call it like chicken flavored stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle that. Let me go ahead and start with this. And you know, just go ahead, sprinkle it on there. One's done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the onion powder. I don't have specific measurements. I just kind of go with my feeling of what I feel is enough. which is usually pretty much spot on. And this one I'll wait a little bit longer to put that one in. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn. And even though the bottom is like all the seasoning was just on one side, it's gonna get around. So I don't need to add anymore. When I was younger, I used to do that all the time. I'd add more because I said, hey, it's not on this part. Nope, it's enough. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just let this cook. Always keep on adding water because the chicken will absorb the water and the heat and everything going on. It's going to completely absorb this water. So you always have to keep an eye on it and just make sure that you're always adding water so it doesn't dry out. Especially, I believe it's the garlic. I know that garlic totally dries this out because every time like I add it, it like will dry it out. So keep adding water or keep on checking on your chicken just to make sure that it's not drying up. And then while this is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and, if you look up a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and boil some water because I'm going to be making rice. Let me go ahead and turn it on. So I'm boiling 2 cups of water. Might as well show you guys. I am a complete neat freak when it comes to my spices, and they need to be like they're all lined up. I don't like them to be messy. And sometimes other people will cook here at my house and then they just like use my spices and then they'll kind of just come and throw everything back in here, and it bothers me. Of course I don't tell them because, you know, it's nice for them to come over here and cook. So I'll just rearrange them, but yeah, I like everything neat in a row. So yeah. Let's go ahead. Okay, so right now it's already really good and cooked, so that's when I'm going to go ahead and add this, and I'm just going to go ahead and like, you know, just a few pinches. That's all I add. It's just for a little bit of flavor. And then just go ahead and kind of mix it in there because it's just going to get in the water and then the water will distribute. And I've already added water like about 4 times because it's already been getting pretty low, and so I've already added water, yeah, probably like about 4 times. So let that keep cooking. Okay, so the chicken pretty much looks like it is already really pretty much cooked. I mean, I just check it by kind of breaking it in and making sure that it cuts easily, and if it does, then that's usually when it's already pretty much ready. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I got some frozen broccoli here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit, you know, just kind of throw it in there. Probably about half the bag, I guess. So that was about half the bag, and on the bag it says, you know, to boil it for about, you see, look at the water's getting low. So on the bag it says to boil it, if you're going to do it on the stove, to boil it for about 8 minutes. So that's why I waited until the chicken was pretty much done so that this broccoli can go ahead and still be on the stove for a while. You see, and right now this whole thing's going to start boiling up again once this new water gets heated up. And let me go ahead and move it up a little bit. The rice, oh, this tripod, it's already getting old, kind of. Well, this rice, it needed to be in here for about 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's already been in there for that long, but I always kind of leave it in there for a little bit longer just so that I can make sure that, you know, everything gets absorbed. So we're gonna go ahead and wait, and then once this is done, I'm gonna go ahead and add some soy sauce. And the soy sauce isn't not to make it wet with soy sauce, just to color the rice, because I don't like too much soy sauce. And as you can see, this is already starting to boil again. I think it's looking really good. Okay, so I think it's already pretty much time to put some soy sauce. This is the soy sauce that I buy. It might be, I don't know if there's any other kinds. This is just, I think this might be the only kind. So, check that the rice is ready. Fluff it up a little bit. It's ready. So then what I'm going to do is kind of just add a little bit of soy sauce. You guys might think it's a lot, but there's a lot of rice in here. It's not going to be wet at all. I like it to it kind of makes it look like brown rice. This is what the rice looks like. Kind of just like a brown rice. It's really good. And the rice is ready. Alright, and this was the outcome. It's just going to be your chicken with broccoli and rice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys make it, tell me what you guys thought and leave your comments below. Thanks.